Hey y'all, hey, it's me, V the Sepia Scholar, and I just watched The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat on Hulu. Hope this video finds you happy and blessed. I actually was waiting for the movie to come out. It's directed by Tina Mabry. It's Sanaa Lathan, Anjanou Ellis Taylor, who I'm like obsessed with. I love you. And Uzo Aduba, who played on Orange is the New Black. I forgot. Is she Crazy Eyes? I think she's Crazy Eyes. But anyways, it's about three ladies who all became friends. Because well, basically it's two girls who were friends and they met another girl and befriended her. But I really liked how the beginning of the movie showed how they were all born in very strange circumstances, and so that was something they had in common. You had one that was born up in a tree. I think it's Odette. Yeah, Odette was born up in a sycamore tree. So she says she's always been fighting against fate and fear, which is down on the ground, or has been fearless because her mom had her in a sycamore tree. Then you had Clarice, whose mom was a registered nurse, and she always wanted everything to be perfect. So much so she was walking through the only YT hospital that would let her give birth there. She gave birth there, and they ended up in newspaper. So she was all about appearances. And then you had what was Sanaa Lathan's character? Barbara Jean. Barbara Jean. Her mother was a lady of the evening and told several men that they were the father. And come to find, and her boss basically got them all drunk. Basically, they started talking about same girl, getting their R. Kelly. Was that R. Kelly and Usher? Anyway, same girl song. Found out they were all messing with the same lady, and so she didn't know who the father is. Basically, her mama died, and Odette's mama sent her over there to go take some chicken over there. You know, when people grieving, they bring chicken, and they figure out that Barbara Jean is being groomed by her stepfather, and they take her out of there and take her to the Earl's diner, Big Earl's diner. Odette tells Big Earl that Barbara Jean's been messed with, so him and his wife take her in, and that's how they all came together. The movie was a really good movie. Like I said, I read the book a long time ago, and I had a general idea of the book, but I had no idea. The movie was like it was fresh again, so I may need to read the book to see what matched and what didn't match. But the men were strong in this movie as well. Yes, there were some bad men. I know y'all let us say black movies have bad men, but majority of the men were not bad. You had James, who is Odette's husband. He's a good man, Savannah. He was good throughout the movie. You had old boy who played Charles on BMF, cheating again, baby. What's his name? Charles. I used to love that man when he was on Girlfriends, and now every time I see him, I'm grossed out when he's doing a scene. But anyways, he's playing Richmond in this or whatever. And then you have Mekhi Phifer's playing Odette's husband, James. And then you have Barbara Jean that turned out to be like her mama. She was dating Lester, who was played by, the old Lester was played by old boy who's in Eve's Bayou with the whole Indian hair lace front. And I can't stand to see him because he's in Sugar Hill too, but I know he's a great actor. It's just, when they play the characters you can't stand. But Lester is Barbara Jean's husband, who's way older than her. So how they all came together was Thelma, who was Big Earl's wife, had passed away. So they still ran the restaurant. He married another crazy woman named Minnie, who was into the mystics and channeling people and everything. And he passed away, and they all get together for the funeral and everything. And that's when the chaos ensued. But Barbara Jean, I'll tell a little bit, but I won't ruin it for you guys. Barbara Jean had a forbidden love with, there's a particular man in town who has fun chasing the black folks down and trying to run them down or whatever. And come to find out, he has a brother who he beats down too and abuses, and Big Earl takes him in. And Barbara Jean has a choice between Lester, who's an older gentleman, well put together, would love her, take care of her, and Chick, who she bonds with because they both have been manhandled by their parents or whatever. But it's a great movie. It's jumping between time periods, so you kind of see the diner going through the different ages and how the women go through different ages. And Aunjanue Ellis's character, which is Odette, she finds out that she thinks she having hot flashes, and it turns out that she has lymphoma. And so it's her going through and discovering everything about herself, how to change her life, calling out her friends on the stuff that they allowed to happen to make their lives not exactly go the way that they wanted to go. But this movie was really, really good. It's a good movie to watch. You want to just sit down and have a glass of wine. It was a couple of parts where I was like, I'm kind of tired of seeing black trauma a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It was not on Color Purple levels. It was not. It was much. It was light and heavy at the same time because life happens, right? But like I said, all the men in the movie are not bad. They go through and progress. The ending had me a little bit like, come on now, bruh. Like, come on. And I want you to see it for yourself. But if you need something to watch on a afternoon where you just want to kick it or whatever, the acting was good, the music was good, the story progressed through. There was an actual plot. Because I've been stressed out ever since I watched Divorce in the Black. And I'm tired of these aimless movies that don't have a plot. You guys know I write myself. I write for children right now. But at some point, I do plan on writing for adults. And baby, I hope my book is not just lost and aimless like a lot of these people's books and movies. So I enjoyed it. Fox Searchlight, you did a good job. All the ladies did a good job. The women that they picked for the younger them were pretty decent, except for the young lady that they chose for Sanaa Lathan. I see it, but I don't see it. I see it, but I don't see it. I love the costuming. Like I said, I love the time jumps. There was comedy thrown throughout, especially from Miss Minnie with her crazy self. And no, she's not a Medea type character. Thank God. I don't know if I could take it anymore. But Aunjanue did a thing. I don't know, something about Aunjanue. She just gonna act her behind off. Sanaa did great. What's this name? The lady who played Crazy Eyes. It was a couple of parts I was like, I don't know if it's the bass in her voice. I don't know. Because when you're doing Miss Sexy Time and stuff, I'm not a dude. I don't know. I don't know if this is even proper to say. But she like, come over here and give me some. Y'all, I'm clowning. It's Friday. Don't mind me. But she did a thing too. But they all stick together as friends. You see them going through adversities and stuff with life, and it was a good movie. I like I said, I'm probably gonna have to read the book again to remember what actually happened in the book. But I definitely remember the title. So when I saw the title of the movie, I said, "Whoop, I gotta do this. Let me go ahead and watch this on Hulu." Hulu be coming through with the black content. You know, if you haven't seen it. Watch my video for Black Cake. I think I did a video for Black Cake. But if you haven't watched Black Cake, check that out. I really love that, especially since that was set in Jamaica and the different settings and stuff. With that being said, I will give the movie, I'll give it 3 out of 5 Smarties because it did have a good plot. I went through. I wasn't bored at any time. Even though it's a Friday and I like to snuggle up and go to sleep, I stayed awake through the whole thing because the story pulled me in. So I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5. 5 is a classic. So that's a good movie, y'all. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. With that being said, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the Sepia Scholar is out. Bye, y'all. Love y'all in real life.